The victimized spouse of spouse infidelity suffers from the excruciating pain that is beyond imagination. It is the pain of all life experiences of the past and the present, and the hope of the future collapsing at one blow, and of the heart being torn apart alive. Such is the pain of post-traumatic stress due to spouse infidelity. However, there is a fast and unfailing way to get out of this unbearable pain. It is to kill your mind with your own hands. The pain of post-traumatic stress results from the operation of the mind that tries to restore happiness. When the mind becomes dysfunctional, you may not sense the pain of post-traumatic stress anymore. Surprisingly, many victimized spouses of infidelity fall for the work of destroying their own mind. At first, they may make efforts to restore happiness, keeping the unbearable pain. In this process, not many people understand that they have to restore their own happiness by treating their own condition, since both the pain and the happiness reside in their own mind. Most people try to restore their happiness by changing the external environment and the partner. As they make efforts in the wrong direction, their psychological condition deteriorates and their mind keeps being destroyed. Then their rage, pain, and despair grow even more. When they reach the point where they cannot manage or cope anymore, they begin to try to avoid the pain and seek comfort and pleasure. Here again, many people mistake their effort to seek comfort and pleasure for effort for happiness. Happiness is the emotion you recognize when you treat and overcome wounds in my mind. You cannot become happy when you keep avoiding the pain of post-traumatic stress. Many people mistake capping the pain of post-traumatic stress and getting immersed into moods of pleasure for happiness. Then your psychological condition keeps deteriorating inside you and your mind is destroyed. The mind will lose its normal and healthy function, which allows us to function as healthy and normal people in human relationships. When your mind is destroyed, you will sense neither the pain in your mind nor the emotion of true happiness. You will only be able to sense the pleasure through the stimulation of sensory organs. The sense of pleasure is temporary and achieved only in the presence of sensory stimulation, so you cannot stop seeking positive sensory stimulation and become to want a higher level of pleasure as you adapt yourself to the current level. When you are blocked from recognizing pleasure, you must recognize the pain of post-traumatic stress again, so you will do anything to maintain the moods of pleasure. You will not hesitate to destroy anything that blocks you from seeking pleasure and makes you feel negative moods. You will not hesitate to attack and destroy people who used to build happiness together. The first target is likely to be your children. You may, of course, attack and destroy people around you who have healthy and normal function of mind and get in the way of your pleasure seeking. As you and people around you keep being destroyed, you will actually recognize more pleasure and excitement in the conscious. The most intense pleasure of all is sexual pleasure. People who have their mind completely destroyed tend to pursue sexual pleasure at all costs. You may think that it can never happen to you, which indicates that you still have the healthy mind even though you are in pain. However, you are bound to follow suit of those people unless your post-traumatic stress is treated properly. No one tries to destroy their mind from the first. They just choose to get out of pain and leave since they cannot stand it. To make matters worse, people around them, including so-called experts, contribute to expediting this process of collapse. Any advice of people who don't understand the operational mechanism of human mind and psychology cannot but lead you to cap the pain of post-traumatic stress and pursue pleasure over happiness. All human beings are entitled to feeling the whole range of emotions, including fun and pleasure. However, they must be based not on post-traumatic stress, but on healthy mind and psychology. You can choose to get out of pain of post-traumatic stress quickly and easily and live only seeking moods of pleasure through sensory stimulation. Then you will not hesitate to destroy other people and all human relationships either. Which way would you choose to take?